So why can't we manifest? Sometimes when we try to achieve things and when we try to manifest certain things, certain situations into our reality, no matter how many affirmations and how many manifestations and rituals we are doing, it's just not happening. So I'm gonna give you 5 main reasons why it is not happening and how to overcome it, really. So if you've been struggling with manifesting anything in your life, I hope this, and I'm sure these 5 reasons are gonna really be beneficial and helpful to you. So the first one, the big one, it's unconscious limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves and about our situation and what we are worth of actually having. So deep-rooted programs, especially from childhood, and it is always from childhood. If you have experienced any trauma, any neglect, any kind of disadvantage in your childhood, then you probably have deep-rooted programs that are telling you, usually most of the time, that you are not good enough, that you are not worthy of something. You're not worthy, I cannot have that, and that creates resistance. So no matter how much you're manifesting, if your subconscious believes that you're not worthy of it, and it's sending the signal of not being worthy, we create resistance to change. From spiritual point of view, the unconscious mind controls 90, I mean, not just from spiritual, from science point of view, unconscious mind controls 90 to 95% of our reality. And it's extremely powerful. I mean, can you imagine 90 to 95%? And our conscious mind is only about 5 to 10% active. So the difference is absolutely really, really huge. It holds contradictions to our desires. It blocks the flow. We're going to go deeply into it a little bit later on. So how to overcome this? Shadow work, inner child healing is absolutely crucial. We cannot manifest anything into a reality that our subconscious believes that we are not worthy of. But because it lives in our subconscious, for us to be able to change and to manifest wonderful, beautiful things into our reality, we need to do shadow work, inner child healing work, deep into our subconscious, and bring our subconscious beliefs into our conscious mind. Once we become conscious while we are doing certain things, then we can change them. So reprogramming also through affirmations, subconscious meditations, hypnotherapy, or EFT tapping is really beneficial. But what I would advise from my experience working on myself and on the clients and people who are meeting in their daily lives, it's a combination of different healing modalities. It's not just one. It needs to be combination of quite a few. So the second one is, it kind of goes in nicely with the first one. It's energetic misalignment. So our thoughts, emotions are energy, and they contain certain frequency, and that frequency doesn't match the vibration of what we want. That's why we cannot manifest. The vibration, the frequency is completely different. So manifestation isn't about wishing. It's about becoming a vibrational match to the outcome. So for example, if you wish to have, let's say, financial stability, then first you need to go to step 1, do your shadow work, inner child work, bring your unconscious, subconscious to conscious mind, so you can kind of figure out what kind of belief you have about yourself, what kind of childhood you had. Did you grow up perhaps in poverty? And you learn that the abundance isn't available to you, and the subconscious mind is telling you. So you are kind of subconscious is thinking for you, so to speak. It's kind of in the back, kind of a driver's seat, but it's totally controlling our reality. So we need to start with step 1, bring subconscious to conscious, and then change the way we think and believe about yourself, so we can be in tune with what we want to manifest. And also, it doesn't really help for us to say, oh, I wish to have, prosperity. No, we need to live it. We need to embody it. I am prosperous. I'm worthy of prosperity. So daily practice can be something like gratitude, really, really big one. Get yourself gratitude journal, write joy, choosing to be joyful, choosing to see joyful moments in life, and being present in life, and to embody practices of deep meditation and staying with our emotions, and feel our emotions and feel difficult emotions, and invite them all for dinner or tea, so to speak, and just lay down all your inner kids and have that honest conversation with yourself, so you can release all these subconscious beliefs that are really stopping and blocking us from manifesting. So the third one, big one, is attachment to the outcome. It's a control. It's coming from ego, obsessing over and when uh, how and when and how much blocks trust in the divine, in source, creates this kind of dense energy of blockages, and allows fear to override faith. And as we know, faith and trust has really this translucent energy field around. It's very translucent, it's very light, it's very kind of high vibrational, so to speak. And then we have this fear that wants to control. Ego comes in. It's very dense. It's very heavy. As you can imagine, one is flying high. Another one is dense and it's dropping down. And and then we create this kind of misalignment that they cannot quite gel together. So control, let go of control, release your fears, speak to the divine, speak to the source, do inner child work, and just let your inner intelligence and outer intelligence do the work for you. You do not have to worry, and you can't control it anyway, so you might as well drop it. So true creation flows from surrender. Attachment is ego driven, surrender is soul led. So how to overcome it? The way to do it is to write a journal, and to do affirmations. I trust that everything is working out for my highest good, and just keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. Every time that doubt comes in, or control, or fear, everything is working out for my highest good. Breathe in, breathe out. Everything is working out for my highest good. I totally surrender, and I trust that my soul knows the way. Now, fourth one is low emotional frequency. We touched base on that one. That's fear, doubt, lack. Manifestation cannot grow in the soil that's made of fear, shame, or doubt. That's why the first step is absolutely crucial, to work on our shadows or inner child trauma, whatever is out there, and to figure out what is going on. Because manifestation, if you're feeling fearful, if we crave things, if we don't trust, if we try to control the outcome, then as you can tell, the energy is very, very dense, and we can't manifest. So emotions emit energy that either magnetize or blocks manifestation. And fifth one, disconnection from source or from our intuition. And that's very, very common for people who have been through trauma, neglect, or who have experienced any adverse childhood experiences. Disconnection is absolutely normal. So don't be hard on yourself if you feel disconnected, if you don't know what your intuition is. Slowly, step by step, you'll be able, through all this work, you'll be able to trust this inner intelligence, that inner intuition. Again, it's going to come naturally to you, because that's a natural state of being. So manifesting from ego, unhealed ego, we need ego to function in this world. And ego isn't bad. I'm talking about, when I say ego, I'm referring to unhealed ego. So manifesting from unhealed ego rather than soul causes misalignment and unwanted results, because the unhealed ego manifests from a place of fear, while soul manifests from the place of trust and love. So how to overcome it? Deep spiritual connection. Meditation is absolutely number one. Journaling, inner child work, bringing some conscious into conscious. Nature, spending time in nature and connect. Prayer, saying a prayer throughout the day in quiet when you have some time. Create some sacred space and just pray. And even if you don't know how to bring some subconscious to conscious, you can ask through prayer. You can look what's happening in your reality. So for example, if you experience lack of money or certain poverty or whatever it is, or your relationship are not working out, look around you. What is your subconscious creating into your reality? And then ask through prayer for the answer, how to bring that subconscious to your conscious mind, so you can work with those shadows that are preventing you from manifesting abundance in your life. And you deserve abundance, you deserve love. Everybody deserves love, abundance, prosperity, and that's a birthright. We are divine children of the universe. So practice, 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 practice. Dedicate yourself to yourself. Do those shadow works, inner child healing work, prayer, meditation. It is daily practice, and I promise you, in time, and ask for help is the big one. Thank you so much for to my guides for jumping in. Ask for help if you need to work with spiritual guide, if you need to work with spiritual psychologist. Do it. You are investing energetically in yourself, in your expansion, growth, and ultimately freedom from pain and suffering, really. So yeah, that's where we are. I'm gonna stop there. I wish you all the best. Sorry, I was rushing a little bit. I'm in the middle of actually cooking as well. So, but if you find my message, not really my messages, our messages that are flowing through me, if you find them helpful and useful, please do consider to like and subscribe, so the channel can grow and the messages can receive as many people as possible, so we can all lift ourselves up and expand our consciousness and our awareness. Thank you so much, and namaste.